Am I hung by my own tongue? Control your own destiny. Words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. The power of one's spoken words is often left unchecked and dismissed by most, seeing this as something that is trivial. Many of us have become so driven by our words, throwing out our thoughts and feelings into words unfiltered, without a momentary reflection. And in this carelessness, the absence of our mindfulness has created a toxic mindset that has poisoned our mentality, our belief system, and ultimately our actions. This has rippled throughout our life. We forgot how our words are sacred, like how God's Gospels are words that changed the lives of many, or the teaching of the greatest ancient philosophers that predates Christianity, that guides men of intellect and virtue. The underlying truth of it all is that words create your reality. These are your thoughts concretized, later made into things. Things that shape your reality, and through inspiration, even somebody else's reality. Imagine a world without the empowering words of Virginia Woolf, an America, or even a world without the inspiration from Martin Luther King's "I Had a Dream" speech. A world that doesn't believe in the wonders of writing and literature. Imagine a world nonchalant on the impact of their words. Imagine a life without your spoken prayers. Words are the most powerful force available to man, as it has the power to impact everything that has to do with human action. You say "I love you" when you love someone, but if it weren't for you carefully choosing and saying those 3 words, the other wouldn't know what your love would be like. A simple acknowledgement or a reinforcement on a teammate's output inspires them to do more and be better because they were recognized. Saying a heartfelt, dedicated prayer for people allows God to reach into your heart and become a blessing for others. We have grown accustomed to voicing out our complaints in work, in our social interactions. We have grown to be foul-mouthed even in simple, mundane circumstances. We spew out negativity like chemical wastes from a plant. We have grown to be insensitive with our expressions, where we abuse our freedom to express, blindly hitting or misleading the unsuspecting. Most of all, we have become outright ungrateful. A word to the wise: the universe listens. God listens. It is in our words that the universe follows our commands. It is in our words that God listens to our hearts. We must be wary of the choices of our words. Take the example of Jesus. He goes out to the world, preaching and exalting the Word of God, for the Word of God is the wisdom that bears the keys that could shape lives. He then lives according to the Word of God that he so preaches and inspires people to do the same, thus creating a ripple effect that founded a religion where still, to this day, had changed the lives of millions. This is the perfect example of living out the Word of God. Jesus spoke it, he lived it, he believed in it, thus humanity was saved. This is the perfect example of the wisdom of choosing and living the right words. What should the rest of us do? Let us start by being thankful of all the little blessings, of all the little nuances and joys that comprise our days. That whatever we have right now, wherever we may be, we still have it good because we believe we do and we speak it. Thus, we will be rewarded with all the goodness that we speak of. This is the essence of speaking goodness, of speaking what is right, of speaking praise. We celebrate the goodness in our reality because the reality we are in, despite our definition of good and bad, is a blessing in itself. By speaking of positivity, blessings, gratitude, and the outcomes you desire, they come into sight, they come into focus. Where our attention goes as we focus, there our actions follow. Our inspirations, suddenly our ideas, our decisions, our motivation spring from the things we always speak of. As we become grateful for the things we have, we tend to pay attention to the state of having, of abundance. We focus on the things that we do have. Thus, we become resilient and happy, as opposed to our words full of negativity, of complaints. As we speak them, they slowly become our truth because our attention is fixated on the state of lack, of not having, or of having less, of being in undesirable circumstances. Thus, we become bitter and resentful, lazy and uninspired, demotivated. The further we sink into this hole, the less we see the light of God, of hope that has always been there, readily available for all of us. So think twice, reflect, and choose your words wisely. As we speak of God's bounty and blessing, in turn, we live His words of goodness, thus making us act in accordance with this goodness, allowing ourselves to become blessings to others as well, where it inspires another and another, until our shared reality is that of love and faith, where all things are possible together. Thank you. I like. I love. When we speak of gratitude, we speak of love and of positivity. God blesses us because we help propagate the essence of the Word of God. Do you have friends who are anxious in these uncertain times? Be an instrument of hope and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get a daily inspirational video from Bring Your Best, the channel that will inspire you to live the best life.